The fight against stigma and the pursuit of social integration for burn victims has gained significant momentum, with Beyond Burns International, a non-profit organization, intensifying its efforts to raise funds to support victims and survivors. Well, at a fundraising event, a founder of the NGO, Judith Kato-Addison, advocated for an increase in the allocation of the National Health Insurance Scheme for burn victims and rallied support from corporate organizations to sustain its initiatives. There's more in the following report.
According to 2024 statistics from the World Health Organization, 1 out of every 5 persons lose their life to burns due to poor first aid treatment. Globally, burns are a major health crisis. The World Health Organization estimates 180,000 deaths annually, with survivors often battling social rejection and mental health struggles. To help fight the stigma, Beyond Burns International, a not-for-profit organization, through its founder, Judith Kato-Addison, has underscored the need for quality health care for burn survivors, irrespective of their social status, by raising funds to support burns victims.
Those in the hospital and those outside of the hospital, we are trying to raise funds. 2 of our survivors that need urgent attention that we are trying to attend to now, the reason for which we are doing the fundraising. The second thing we want to do is skill training for burn survivors. Many people who are locked up or a little more withdrawn as a result of the physical scars would need, if they can even stay somewhere they are and make something, to sell something so they can take care of themselves, that would be great. So we are trying to equip them with the skills that they need to become more financially empowered.
She also made a passionate appeal to the National Health Insurance Authority to increase its allocation for treatments for burns victims.
Burns treatment and care is very expensive, and many people are not able to afford it. The National Health Insurance is able to cover a little percentage of the bills that come. I have looked at it. It's not much. It's a good step, but it's not much with regard to how long one stays in the hospital and how much in terms of bills that is cleared by government. We would ask that this can be raised a little. It would go a long way to help a lot of people.
The NGO also called for increased awareness and prevention of burns and greater social inclusion for victims.
There shouldn't be any stigmatization. Anybody at all can go through burns, and if you are not so unfortunate, that is when you would probably lose your life. But if there's an advocacy, there's a lot of education going on, I think we would prevent it at all costs. And I want to believe that it's such a time as this that Burns International has come. I've followed their events, especially since their inception, and I know that they've made donations and supported burns victims in Kolebu Teaching Hospital. In recent past, they did a donation to the late Marley Simevo. Unfortunately, he couldn't survive it.
Corporate organizations and individuals were also encouraged to support the worthy cause by donating to support the treatment of burn victims who are struggling with medical care.
Well, if you're just joining us, this is the Good Friday edition of News Tonight. My name